I want to make this video completely with the intention of not caring about how many views I get and stuff like that. I just want to be real to even one other person and share my thoughts. I think there's a good way and a completely bad way to strive for better as a whole. And I think it's important for you to realize which one you're on, because everybody thinks they're on the good way, right? Everyone's like, yeah, I'm healthy. It might seem unhealthy because I'm so harsh on myself, but I'm only harsh on myself to be healthy because I know it's best for me. Don't fool yourself like that. I know people that swear by everything that they're healthy to themselves and hard on themselves for the better of them, but it's only bottlenecking their progress. And I could say the same for myself. I could say that I swear on everything, which I shouldn't do because I don't like swearing on anything. I could say that hypothetically that I swear on everything, that I'm progressing the right way, but I could be completely wrong. But how do you actually know that what you're doing is the right way to go about living life? And that's the scary part, is that it's life and it only has one try and 0 do-overs, one death and no restarts. I think the best way to know that you're doing what is right, the best way to know that you're bettering yourself the right way, is by going to God, going to the Bible, because he's been here. I don't know if you're Christian. I don't know. I don't really care if you're offended. This is for me. You gotta consult the Lord, man, to see if what you're really doing is for your better. It can look like it's for the better of you, but darkness doesn't come as darkness. It comes as light. Bad ideas that the enemy sent you don't come as bad ideas, because he knows what you love and he can disguise it as light. I was at church the other day, and the person that was preaching was talking about how the gift that they prayed for is discernment. All these people praying for speaking in tongues, these people praying for I want to heal people, blah blah. Discernment. You know what discernment is? Discernment is the ability to discern. But what is that? Is the ability to choose the right path, to know, God, how do I know that I'm doing the right thing? Instead of just guessing. Don't guess when it comes to your life. Don't guess. Don't be like, this looks like it could be the better path, like 65% chance that's the right path, or 90% chance that's the right path, so I'm gonna just take a gamble. Don't gamble with your life when God knows everything. There's paths, true. Sometimes we're humans, we're gonna be unsure, true. But what we can always do, even if you don't have a mouth, you can ask God for directions. Even if you can't speak, I'm not making fun of everybody, I'm so serious. Even if you can't speak, you can always ask God for directions. Pray in your head, God, should I go left or right? Should I go back or forward? Should I talk to this person or cut them out? How you know that you're starting to be wise is when you know that you don't know a thing. And when you start asking God for everything, when you start bugging him like a child bugging a parent, Mom, can I have this? Can I have that? What does this do? What does this do? Be that curious for God. You feel me? Because no matter how old we get, we're never going to be more than children in the sight of God. No matter if you're 95 watching this, I don't care how old you are. I respect you, though. I gotta respect my elder. I respect you. But in that sense, I don't care how old you are. If you're 95 years old, you're still a child to God. And children gotta ask questions to know what to do and where to go, when to go where, and how to be safe. And that's basically what this video is for. How to be safe. How to know that you're safe. Don't gamble. Don't guess when it comes to your own life, because when you guess, the enemy can allow your path to be okay by not interfering, because they're like, oh, let's get them comfortable with making their own decisions. Because if you make your own decisions and everything is going right, the money's going up, situations, friendships going good, if you're doing these good things by yourself, then in the back of your mind, without even noticing, you might be like, I don't need God. Let's just be honest. Let's just be honest. You might be like, I don't need God because I'm making these decisions. You notice that not everybody, not all of y'all, but if this is you, take accountability. A lot of people, maybe you, may not be you, only ask God for certain things when you need God for certain things. And when you get the thing that you need, you don't talk to God no more or as much. Now think about that. If you were your enemy and you know that that was your weakness, what would you do? You would allow yourself to make your own decisions and it to go smoothly, because then you know that you wouldn't be as close to God, you know? So no matter if things are going smoothly with your own efforts, still talk to God and still be like, this is going smoothly, Lord, but is it in your will? Should I turn around? Should I do a U-turn? Is the enemy playing with me? You know? And try not to overthink about it. I know I'm giving you things to think about, but please try not to overthink about it. Talk to God. Listen to the voice of God, because God doesn't have to answer you in a noisy way like, yes, son, this is me. Like, calm down. God comes as a quiet, still voice a lot of the time. You got to pray and you got to be patient and you got to listen. I love y'all. Truly, I love y'all. And I hope this video helped. Even if it's one person, I'm just happy to be here and I'm happy to help. I love y'all. Hope the best for you. And I'm going to see you when I see you. Later. Deuces. Love y'all. Mwah.